This is a guide to local support for children and young people with special educational needs and disabilities in Nottinghamshire. Its purpose is to illustrate the services available from 0 to 25 from education, health and care agencies to help you understand what is available across the system. This animation will focus on the 0 to 3 age range. While we introduce the support available at particular ages, it is important to note that some services will work from early years to post-16 ranges. You can visit the full map for this information or watch all the videos for a wider picture. Support from 0 to 1. We'll start by looking at the healthcare available when a child is born. Early support begins from conception and pregnancy. The NHS hosts maternity services which involve the care you can get from health professionals during pregnancy. You can access this by contacting a midwife, a GP, or referring yourself directly to maternity services near you. The Healthy Family team offers routine health checks during the antenatal and postnatal period. For example, this might involve contact during 6 to 8 weeks, 9 months, 1 to 2 years, and so on. The Family Nurse Partnership service offers intensive, targeted support to first-time parents under the age of 19. Family nurses have close links with the Healthy Family team, family hubs and the school nursing services. Other health-focused support involves community paediatricians or specialist children's doctors and nurses with expertise in medical and developmental conditions. The Community Children and Young People Service includes speech and language therapy, occupational therapy, physiotherapy, phlebotomy and the community nursing and training team. You can find out more through the neurodevelopmental support guidance. This guidance has been developed in partnership between health, education and children's services. Shortly before or after a baby is born, a red book is shared. This is a document that monitors a child's health and development during their early years. From here, section 23 is a notification and or referral to education support. This is a process where health services notify the county council that a child has emerging or complex needs. This may be the first time a child might enter a school or an educational setting. They may meet early years services and the SEND inclusion service, including the teachers of the deaf and teachers of the visually impaired. A child may also be eligible for continuing care funding, which is for children with most severe and complex health needs. For information, you can speak to your school SENCO. People receiving this are also eligible for a personal health budget. This is to help you manage your healthcare through equipment and personal care in a way that suits you. For care-related support, visit a local family hub for weekly activities and support programmes. This may include getting help from a family support worker. You can find out more about the different levels of children's social care support available online. The Disability Living Allowance can support the extra costs of looking after a child who may have a wide range of medical conditions, including behavioural and mental health, as well as learning disabilities and developmental delay. This is later replaced by the Personal Independence Payment Benefit at the age of 16. Support from 1 to 2. The age of 1 is the first time a child might enter a private, voluntary and independent PVI educational setting. This would be nurseries and childminders. Tax-free hours are available from this age. There is also an Early Years Inclusion Fund, which is additional funding that the PVI settings can access for children with SEND. The Special Educational Needs Coordinator, SENCO, and the SEND Inclusion Service, caseworker, work as a team to offer parent training so that more support and information can be accessed. If there are identified needs, a referral might be made to the community paediatrician or the neurodevelopmental assessment pathway may be followed. The educational setting might be asked to fill out a referral form to identify a child or young person's needs and make a plan of support. The Physical Disability Specialist Services is responsible for providing specialist advisory support to educational settings and may also be involved. The Children's Occupational Therapy team are a statutory social care service that offer assessments, specialist equipment and adaptations. The service will also be involved in Disabled Facilities Grant DFG processes. Support from 2 to 3. There are opportunities for funded education, childcare hours and another developmental check. Funded hours are available at different ages and at different amounts according to the child's needs and family circumstances. Visit Not to Help Yourself or the Gov UK website for clear details on what your child can receive. In addition, Ask Us Nots is a local information and advice support service for parents and carers with children with SEND. From age 2 onwards, there is an emphasis on getting ready for school. Hearing and visual impairment teachers will run a specialist programme called Readiness for School. If there is a SEND inclusion service teacher involved, there is another programme called Stepping Up to School that continues to support school readiness. When there are speech, language and communication needs, the Specialist Children's Speech and Language Therapy Service helps from birth to the end of school. Anyone can refer by visiting the Nottinghamshire Healthcare website. There is also an Early Years Transition Fund, which is additional funding to support the transition to school. This concludes the mapping of support available from 3 to 7. For more information, you can visit the local offer website or continue to watch the series of videos for older ages.